news coming through this morning. Aberdeen, you were watching them yesterday, knocked out the cup by Motherwell. Stephen Glass has been sacked 11 months after he was appointed. What's your take on that, Chris? Your reaction?
I think it's harsh. I really, really do. Now, I'm not getting aside from their performance yesterday. It was woeful. Motherwell bullied Aberdeen, but the fact, I think they're 4 points off fourth spot with a game in hand.
But in ninth.
They're in ninth. I'll say what I just said again, Daryl. They're 4 points off fourth spot with a game in hand, and he's come into the club at Aberdeen and he's tried to change a style of football, and he needs time to implement that. He's brought a lot of new players into the club. Now, listen, it depends on who the next manager is. It may be an absolute world beater, but it's one to wait and see. But I think it's harsh. It's a short-termist approach. Once again, and you talked earlier about Ange Postecoglou. Questions being asked earlier on in the season. We're a bit later on in the season, but he needed time to implement his style and brand of football, and I think it's a poor decision.
For me, again, it comes back to you've got to ask questions of those that are making the decisions. Stephen Glass was brought in less than a year ago. Things aren't great, there's no doubt about that, but it's not black and white. This is, as Chris says, 4 points off fourth with a game in hand. The football's not been great, they're knocked out of the cup, but they've got no threat of being relegated. So do you believe in what you're trying to do? And then you stick with it. At least you give them, to the end of the season.
Did the owner not watch them against Celtic and Rangers in recent times, and the level of performance
it was better.
Second half. Clearly, the supporters were not happy. They weren't, and to a certain extent, that is understandable as well. But as an owner, as a board, do you believe in what you're trying to do, or are you going to be so easily influenced by noise that you hear out with?
You wonder what direction they'll go in next. It would help if you know the city, you know the area, and if you live nearby as well. And that says it all. You just never know.